It's another rainy, cold day. I'm at the waterfront, and well, I decided to go get the video camera because it's always interesting to see. But this is a fishing boat. It's a dragger, as you can tell from the drums. These guys are in the process of changing nets. So let's go check it out and see if we can get some decent shots. There's a lot going on here, and you can see that there's chains on the ground, there's chains hanging from this drum. So what I'm trying to do is trying to get a cool shot where everybody's standing in different frames. So basically dividing the picture into many different frames, but it's a patience game. Meantime, let's go to the other side. This is Antonio Cravo, and he's the captain of the United States.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good, Peter. Good, you know.
Yeah, so tell me, what are you doing today?
We're changing nets. We're changing the rock upper, the 18-inch rollers, to a 6-inch flat net
So why would you do that?
to catch more flatfish.
What's a flatfish?
Flatfish is yellowtails and flounder. And
So basically the fish that hugs the bottom of
hugs the bottom, yes.
bottom.
Yeah, because it's winter time. It gets rough out there in the winter. So flat net works better in the winter. It sits more on the bottom. Yeah.
So what is all this stuff? What is this?
These are ground cables.
And why do they have all this rubber all over?
It's so the net can dig more. The more ground cables dig in, the more ground cables you put on, the more it digs in.
So you have two drums. You got one there, and you got one there. So what's the difference between that one and that one?
There's not much big of a difference. It's just the way the boat's set up. Some guys set up their boats with one drum in the middle, one in the back. Some of them have two in the stern.
Yeah, this is a different type of boat, because usually they'll have two like this, side by side.
I used to cry when I started to come home. I hated fishing. Now it's the other way around. I cry to go fishing. I get bored of being home doing nothing.
See, this is the beauty about photojournalism. It's like you need to be out here. To photograph things, you need to be on the spot. You can't just pick up a phone. You can't do your job just remotely, literally. So you end up running into people you know, and you see the evolution of things. Because I've known Don now for a long time, but every time I see him, he's doing something different. So I'll just shut up and I'll try to get some good shots and see what he's up to. How many people on the boat with you?
Four.
Four
guys.
Yep. All right. Well, let's see what he does.
All right.
He's going inside. Let's check out the inside of a fishing boat. So you fixed up the whole boat?
Yeah, we just did the whole boat. Yeah, we did carpentry work.
So do you cook too?
No, I cook when the guys are busy.
Oh, okay. So it's every man. Every man's got to step up to the plate.
Yeah, well, who knows how to cook? That's a that's right.
It's a pretty good looking kitchen though.
Yeah.
And is this the bunks?
Yeah. Guarda toda a vejaria, agora ficou.
Oh, this looks really nice.
Yeah, agora um iate.
Yeah. And what is this here?
We keep storage here for the lobster bands.
Oh, okay.
Lobster bands, some storage space.
So this is the very front of the boat, right?
yeah, this is the aisle.
And how do you get up to the bridge?
After the bridge, we go this way. One.
Wow, that looks nice.
Make the decisions.
Wow, this looks really good though.
Yeah. Now it's well, it's all fixed up. It's all brand new.
Yeah, this looks great.
Uh,
So how old is this boat?
well, the boat was built in 1980. But you know,
Yep.
we fixed it up.
Yeah, this looks like brand
We
new now.
maintain it. Yeah. With the carpentry, East Coast did the job. East Fairhaven did
Yeah.
the shipyard. They did all of the woodwork.
How often do you go back to Portugal?
I usually go every 2-3 years.
Yeah, sempre bom ver aquilo, não é?
That's simple because I got my parents' house there.
All right.
You know, so
E-
it's
e-
my house now.
Ainda tens muitos amigos lá? Estás a
Eu
falar em português?
tenho muitos primos.
Muitos primos lá?
Cravos e camarões.
Mas eles vêm cá de vez em quando ou nunca vieram cá?
Não, meus primos não são de vir cá.
Ah, não?
Já, são pessoas que nunca vieram.
Então
cá,
eles
né?
nunca viram o teu...
Não, nunca
Nunca
viram.
viram o barco?
Nem a vida que eu levo.
Pois.
Eles ficaram para trás. São pessoas que ficaram para trás.
Mas já não tem nada a ver com a pesca, pois não?
Não, o meu primo Tó Cravo e o Tó Camarão. É cafés, estou no café, é cafés. E não, é o que eles têm para lá. É os negócios dele.
So basically, I asked him about his family back home, and he's got two cousins that have coffee shops. And if you don't know, Portuguese culture is built around the coffee shop. Everybody goes to a specific coffee shop, or 2 or 3. In our town, that has in the thousands, so not hundreds of thousands of residents, has 40 coffee shops in our little town. That's how important it is, the culture. And his cousin has one of the best ones.
É o Pôr do Sol,
Yeah.
o Camarão.
Yep.
É o que tem mais negócio.
Yep, one of the biggest ones.
Yeah.
Well-
He does the most.
Well, thank you for letting me come on board, Captain.
All right, Peter. It was nice having you.
Thank you. Now I'm going to
All
go
the
back
time.
and watch you work some more.
Yes. That's what the boat looks like, Peter. We might as well have the conditions if we're going to spend our time out there.
That's right.
O Zé Cravo, manda-lhe um abraço, já há muito tempo que não o vejo. E eu sempre gostei dele, foram os primeiros pescadores aqui, a gente é os melhores
Yep.
a trabalhar.
Trip on that. All right, so it's starting to rain pretty good, and while the cameras have protection, it's time for me to keep moving. So thank you to the captain. Thank you to Samuel. He's a Pereira too, so he's got to be pretty cool if he's a Pereira, right? Actually, he's a Pereira too.
Somos da mesma raça.
Now Samuel is from Lisbon, so he's from the capital city of Portugal.
É, ele disse.
So
Lisboa, ele disse.
the Edie Cider. So, and we have an American guy over there from Texas.
Yes, sir.
Edwards over there.
Ranches Pass.
Yeah, so he's from southern Texas. So, you know, it's a motley crew, man. New Bedford's got a little bit of everything. But one thing you can't deny is these guys work hard. And that's why, as a photographer, I always like to drive around. They're always here in the morning fixing nets or whatever. So that's the key of photojournalism, is you have to step outside your element. Okay, it's raining, I could just stay in the car, but that's not what it's about. Go out there, see what's happening, and then you end up meeting people you might know, new people, and then you grow a relationship. So the next time they see you, they're like, oh yeah, I remember you. But anyway, got a couple of good shots, and it's time to move on.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.